Hello, my name's Sally Bourner. I'm the local policing unit commander for the borough of Solihull. You can probably tell from the very large sparkly Christmas tree in the background that Christmas is a-coming. And here we are today, right in the heart of Solihull town centre. We're here in Touchwood shopping centre, which is a key part of our town centre. And over the next few minutes, myself, colleagues from the wider partnership, and Sergeant Kirk Whitehouse from our local neighbourhood policing team are going to tell you a little bit about what we do together here to keep Solihull town centre safe and give you a little bit of an insight around just how vibrant Solihull is as a town centre. So now I'm going to hand over to Shirley Sturzaker, who is the Solihull Business Improvement District Director, to tell you a little bit about the town centre.
Solihull's normally a very vibrant place to visit anyway, but during Christmas, as you can see, it's a really busy, vibrant atmosphere, and we would normally welcome over 1 million visitors to the town centre on an average month, but obviously at Christmas time that really ramps up somewhat. We've got a great retail offer here in Solihull town centre. You've got Touchwood with all its brands, and then you will move into Mel Square where you can see the Christmas market and another host of brands. Our role in the town centre is very much about working with partners to ensure that Solihull continues to maintain its reputation as a destination of choice across the region for people to come and visit. We want to continue with that objective and make sure that Solihull does continue to maintain its reputation and that it's also a safe and welcoming place to visit. In Solihull, we like to ensure there's a really joined-up approach to tackling issues such as preventing crime in the town centre, and that's where our partnership working is really important for us. We work with the police, we work with the council, we work with businesses on our retail crime initiative, and our town hosts facilitate those meetings to make sure that we're sharing intelligence and best practices in the town centre. As a result of that, we've seen some great results. Not only have we got buoyant trading where sales are up 5% in the town centre, but we're also seeing crime figures reduce month on month. And I think we're reporting figures such as the lowest crime stats in 12 years for retail crime, which is great to see. So I'd like to end by saying, do come and visit Solihull. It's a great place to come and visit, and know that when you do come, it's a very safe and welcoming place.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Kirk Whitehouse of the St Alphege neighbourhood team. We have policing responsibility for the whole of the St Alphege ward, which includes several parks, secondary schools, colleges of further education and Solihull town centre. The team consists of 4 PCSOs and 6 PCs, each having their own separate roles and responsibilities, some of which include the Pub Watch initiative and the Solihull Retail Crime initiative. This time of year at Christmas brings many challenges to the town centre, the main being the sheer increase in numbers of people coming to the town centre shopping. There's lots of distractions and people can tend to drop their guard. This presents a perfect opportunity for criminals to take your belongings whilst you're not looking. Pickpocketing increases during this time of year, and our advice to you is don't become a victim of crime by securing your valuables and keeping them out of sight. Having said that, the team and our partners from the Solihull BID and from security teams on the town, we're always working together and looking at new and innovative ways in order to prevent and detect crime. Recently, 2 PCSOs, with the help of a local retailer, detained a man who had stolen a purse from an elderly woman and subsequently used her cash card in local stores. The man was arrested and charged with 4 other offences of pickpocketing and is currently on remand awaiting trial. This is just one great example of the work that's been achieved on the town centre in partnership with security teams and retailers, all with one common goal of making sure Solihull is a safe place to live, work and socialise. Thank you.
Here I am, you can tell, outside in the rain in Solihull town centre. Behind me, Mel Square, another key part of our retail district here. And you can see that even in spite of the rain, there's still loads and loads of people around. In the run-up to Christmas, we've got a Christmas market here, and also very regularly a farmers market takes place on Friday. Solihull is really a great place to come. And as we approach the end of the year, I just wanted to take the opportunity to share with you just how phenomenal 2012 has been for people across our local community. Crime continues to go down. In fact, at the end of November, we'd have 1,579 fewer victims of crime. Now, we don't achieve that on our own. We achieve that, as I've often said, because of the relationships we have with local people and local partners. And I'm incredibly proud as the Borough Commander to actually see and feel those strong partnerships every single day. Solihull as a borough, if we look at the maths, and I'm not very good at maths, but if we've looked at the maths, and somebody's done that for me, we would routinely account for about 7% of total crime across the West Midlands region. If we look at our reductions in crime, we're actually accounting for 9% of the total crime reductions across the whole region. When we look at business crime, we're accounting for 10% of the total reductions. And when we look at burglary of people's houses, 13% of the total reductions across the whole of the West Midlands are being achieved here across the borough of Solihull. And that's happening because we're focusing on the offenders who are causing the greatest harm. We're working closely with local people and with our partners. But we absolutely know, and we're totally ambitious to do ever more. And as we look ahead to 2013, we are not complacent. Our relationships with local people, with partners, listening to what people are telling us, are right at the heart of what we do. Communication is fundamental to everything that we do, and most recently here in Solihull our use of Twitter has made national headlines. We made The Guardian, we made The Sun newspaper, and one of our tweets alone was retweeted nearly 22,000 times. So we're working really hard to get our message out and to engage with people, not just locally but across the country, about policing issues. So if you're not already following us, take a look. Follow Solihull Police at Solihull Police on Twitter. But that's not the only way in which we communicate with people. We do it in the more routine and the more traditional ways. Our bobbies on the beat, our PCSOs on our neighbourhood teams are crucial to the successes that we've seen over the last 12 months. And as we approach Christmas, it's also really important that all of us think about those people who are less fortunate than we are. Only last week, I was really privileged to join a charity sleep out organised by partners at John Lewis. Myself and the Mayor slept out overnight to raise awareness of homelessness and vulnerability, to encourage people to bring food, to bring clothes into John Lewis that over the next few weeks will be distributed to vulnerable people around our borough. And as I close now, I would really like to take this opportunity to say thank you for everything that you do with us, and to wish each and every one of you watching a very, very merry and peaceful Christmas and a really happy 2013. Thank you.